think I was going to be here today, but I wouldn't let you down. I would not let you down. How are you, everybody? So happy to be here. Today, I am making a 30-minute dinner. Not only for those that requested it, but for me, because after the master class, I definitely am a little tired. There is no doubt about it, but I'm energized and I'm excited, and there is no way that I wouldn't be here with you today. So the master class was about, I don't know, 45 minutes or so, and it was so enjoyable. There was so much great energy. There was so many wonderful people that were there. Everybody seemed to be having a good time and very excited about what was going on. And so if you missed it, you can watch the replay in Gather with Nanny Bubby. I will repost that. Yeah, I know, Roseanne. I could not show up just because I did a master class at 2 o'clock. I had to come be here at 3, right? I will, I want to leave it in the Gather with Nanny Bubby because the first 5 people that book get a free one-on-one 30-minute class with me. And so I'm going to leave it in Gather and give them the opportunity first, and then I will repost the entire master class right here on the Nanny Bubby page and probably the Marla Letitia page and whatever else. And I think it's just going to be so much fun. And to have this class on December 14th or June 14th, as I said, but somebody caught me on that. So, you just printed 10 copies of the shopping list. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I mean, isn't it fantastic? Let me tell you, the first time you shop with that shopping list and you just go in produce and you go, oh, an ikema here, a celery here, a kale here, a this there, a that there, and then you're on to the next thing. You realize you're done with the list. Like once you make it out, it just the back and forth and here and then back and then here and then back. It's just a nightmare. So you don't have to live that nightmare anymore. So I'm so glad for those of you who joined. That's fantastic. Okay, so 30-minute meal. Make yourself a hamburger, right? This is one of those meals. Make a steak, make a hamburger. Let your main course, the main dish of the main course, be as easy as possible. So I'd say, especially if you have kids, hey Mark Goldberg, how are you? Just make a hamburger, make a steak, make a chicken breast in a chicken broth and sort of poach the chicken breast so it doesn't get too dry. But what we're really making is a fabulous side dish. So what I say is do something easy like a main dish and then do something a little more flavorful, a little harder, if you will, that takes a little more time to put together as your side dish. So today I am going to make a oven roasted zucchini. So easy to make. I just have to take the tags off because I was doing the master class. I did not have time to get all the tags off. These are organic zucchini. There you go. And let me just spray these with my food grade hydrogen peroxide, which is almost empty, as you can see, so I'm going to have to dilute some more. Of course, when you use the food grade hydrogen peroxide, what you do is you mix 6 to 1. I can't remember. I feel like that's what it was. For some reason, it just went off my brain. Hello there, Lynette. Nice to see you. Frank is here. Hey, Frank. Thanks for joining me in the Gather group for the master class. How fun was that? Just asking, how fun was that? Okay, so I'm going to just circle around here to where I'm just going to take these zucchinis and rinse them now that the food grade hydrogen peroxide has penetrated a little bit. Actually, I want to show you. You see where this is foaming up? You see that? See where it's foaming? Right there, those 2 places. So that indicates there was bacteria on this. That's where it foamed. Just like when you put hydrogen peroxide on a blister or something, some wound on your own body. So I can be rest assured, since these were not grown in anybody's garden, that all the bacteria has bubbled up and been cleaned away, rinsed away. I find that a lot on cucumbers, on zucchini, even on tomatoes, very frequently. I cannot wait until my tomatoes are back in bloom. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Hey, Susie Foreman. Okay, go back to work. Thank you for saying hello. And Frank said, awesome, definitely gave some excellent tips. Thank you, Frank. Thank you very, very much. I'm glad. It means a lot coming from you because I know that you are very professional at what you do as well. So I appreciate your comments very much. Thank you. And it was fun. I think it was fun. I have to go back and read all the comments there. They're so small on my phone, it's hard for me to read them. I will go back tonight and read through them. Okay, so what I did is let me tip you down. Sorry about that. So cutting them in half, lengthwise. Gonna pop them right here. Let me cut them first, and then I'll bring the cutting dish up here. Not the cutting dish, the baking dish. So you can all watch. I guess as I quickly put everything together, I forgot to grab my compost container. There we go. And the last one. I hope there's room for it. There we go. Right in half. All right. So let me grab the salt and the pepper now because I didn't get that really quickly. So that's always the first thing we need to do. You will find that zucchini has a tremendous amount of water in it, a tremendous amount of water. And if you can, always salting them just, before, a few hours maybe before you roast them, if you can, or just even 20-30 minutes always helps. Gets all of that water, pulls it right out. So I'm going to take this and just salt it just a little bit, if you will. Again, raise your hand because you have more control of how the salt falls, believe it or not, the farther away that you are from what it is you are seasoning with the salt. And the same thing with my freshly ground pepper. I don't like coarse ground pepper, and that's why I always put it in a coffee grinder. That's how I grind my pepper. I know I've said that before, but there's so many new people that are joining us these days that I just wanted to make sure I said it again. Okay, so very simply, this is such a simple recipe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this garlic. I'm going to smash this garlic, covering my breadboard with the parchment paper. There we go. So we had so much fun in the masterclass today, and I announced that I'm having a brand new program that will come about. The card has opened. The card has opened to do a gather holiday gather with Nanny Bubby. It's limited people can join. We want to keep just very small so that everybody can talk and be together and learn to grow through the holidays. It's $97 to join, which is a bargain. Believe me, a lot of work goes into putting those programs together. When I did our Gatherers Retreat, it really was a tremendous amount of work. Actually, this is a tremendous amount of work that I do every day for all of you. But I think $97 for a family ticket is a reasonable way to go. I feel really good about that, and I hope you do too. And we can join. The first 5 people that purchase a ticket get to have a one-on-one personal 30-minute call with Nanny Bubby and chat through any questions that you have of me personally, or any food questions that you have, anything at all. So I really cannot, well, there goes my finger. That has never happened before. I think I'm too excited here. Am I gonna bleed? Did I lose a nail? No, I think I'm good. Am I good? Yeah, I'm good. All right, let's concentrate here, right? Let's concentrate. Chopping, mincing this garlic, which, by the way, I might have used the garlic crusher But you know, I love to mince my own garlic. I don't know why. I like to use the crusher, but then I really don't. So I don't know why that is. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take all this garlic. Go. Now, you know, one thing about the garlic, it sticks to a knife. So what you can do is turn on your ice cold water. Mine doesn't get that cold. The pipes are kind of warm under the house. And when you chop, let's see if this was cold enough. When you chop, it just doesn't stick as badly. So, okay. So the recipe is a baked zucchini. Yeah, that just kind of came off my hands really easily. And into, see, oh, it is. It's sliding right off. How do you like that? I have all these tips and sometimes I don't use them myself. Okay, let's grab the rest of the garlic here. Get them in. Okay, there you go. So, now let me dispose. Dispose just a little bit of that. Okay, so I'm going to take, this is so simple. This is just the simplest, most flavorful thing. Here's the bowl of garlic. I'm going to pour in a little bit, a lot of it, of olive oil, about a quarter of a cup, a third of a cup maybe, in there. I'm going to get some red chili pepper right here. I just did this masterclass and I talked about, hey Lene, I talked about how it's necessary to have everything that I learned how to do this by having everything ready for when I got here, but I did not get out of the master class in time to get this all set up prior to coming, but I just wanted to be here. I suppose nobody expected me to be here, but I still wanted to make that commitment and be here with all of you. And so I knew that this was going to be ready to go. I just needed to get it together. So usually I'm a little more prepared, but I think you guys understand why, right? Give me a thumbs up if you understand why I might be just a little bit behind the 8 ball, right? Okay, so I'm getting my baster, pastry baster right here with the red chili peppers, the garlic, and the olive oil. And I'm going to mix this around, and I'm going to paint this beautifully on top of the zucchini. There we go. Oh my God, so amazing. There we go. You guys see that? Hey, Heidi Gonzalez, nice to see you. The link to the holiday gather is posted in the gather group. Thank you so much. Thank you, Roseanne. Did you not post it prior? Did you post it when we said to post it, or did you not? Were you not able to find it? Is that what happened? And you can post it right here in the chat here too, I suppose, if you'd like. I don't know. I think you're just telling me it's there, but I think that you probably, I'm sure that you posted it in the chat. I thought I saw it come up. You'll tell me, right? Yes. Okay, so that is absolutely beautiful. I used all that. I'm going to layer this. I'm going to finish it off. I'm going to put it in the oven at 375 degrees. I'm going to layer it with, just because of the garlic and the chili, I think you could just use a little extra kosher salt. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now that is less than a 30-minute dinner, right? We've been on the air for about 10 minutes, and oh good, thanks Roseanne, I see now. So this is it, with flavor, with, I mean, this is incredible. And since you put a little extra effort and flavor into this side dish, stick it in the oven for 375 degrees for about 35 minutes. Wait till it browns. We're going to do one more thing. One more thing that I almost forgot. A little bit of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Again, hold just like with the salt, hold your hand high. Now I'm going to put the Parmesan on now, and I'm going to put a little bit more on the last 5 minutes of cooking. Look at that. And honestly, tastes so good. So good. So that's it for me, everybody. Your 30-minute dinner is roasted zucchini. Make a hamburger, make a steak, make a poached chicken breast, just something simple with a little salt and pepper, nothing more. Let this be the star of your dinner table. You just need 1 star. That's it. So, I remind you that Nanny Bubby's Holiday Gather 2021 is coming up. $97 sorry, buys you a ticket to December 14th at 6 p.m., a 2-hour gathering. You get a free cocktail recipe from Nanny Bubby so that when we join together, we can all toast. We're going to share stories, both good, successes, some failures. We're going to talk each other through the holidays. I'm going to give you a side dish. I'm going to give you a great appetizer. I'm going to have you submit your favorite family recipe to me, and I'm going to pick one of them that are joining us to cook for everybody. And I'm going to answer all of your prime rib and your turkey questions. So it is going to be a great time. We just did this retreat, Gatherers Retreat. We had so much fun. So if you'd like to join us, please do. And the first 5 people who book a ticket get a free one-on-one 30-minute call with me prior to December 14th so that we can kind of chat and I can get a feel for what interests you, and we can add that to our agenda for the December 14th class. So that is amazing. Okay, everybody, that's it for me today. I'm going to go sit down. On the count of 3. How long is Holiday Gather? Well, you know, I think it's going to be very similar, Roseanne, to the Gatherers Retreat that we did. It was about 1.5 to 2 hours long. I don't think it could be more than 2 hours. I don't think anybody but me could stand on their feet that long, and I even need to take some mustard when it's all over from that. So I would say 1.5 to 2 hours. So that's it. I hope everybody can join. Love you all to pieces. Thank you so much for being here every day. You honor me, and I honor you back. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Go out and spread love like butter. Yay, mustard is right.